Hey, welcome to my channel. This one's a fantasy audio story, so get comfy. Like and subscribe to hear more.
Beneath a ruined manor, you slip into a forbidden library. Ancient wards stir at your presence. In the shadows, a watching vampire smiles the moment you reach for the book calling your name.
So, this is where you thought you could hide. For someone sneaking into a vampire's private archive, you make enough noise to wake the dead. Every shuffle of your boots, every shaky breath, you practically announced yourself before you touched that warded shelf. Come here. No, closer. I said closer. There. Stay right where my shadow swallows yours. That look in your eyes. The moment you realize the wall behind you has nowhere left to give. It's almost tender, the way fear softens you. Tilt your chin for me. Slowly. Good. That pulse is frantic. You walked into a predator's den and expected what? Mercy? Silence? A miracle? And you're hiding the book behind your back like I can't feel its magic from across the room. Little thief, let me see what you risked your life for. Still refusing? Adorable. You have no idea how easily I could take it from you. But I want to hear you speak first. I want the reason you came here to fall out of your mouth, where I can taste it. Something called you to that volume. Something old. Something that already knew your name. And you followed it all the way down here, thinking no one would notice. Lift your eyes. Good. There's fire under all that fear, isn't there? A stubbornness that keeps you standing in front of me, even as every instinct you have screams to flee. I can hear your heartbeat tripping over itself each time my voice drops. Like this. There. That little gasp. Music. Let me tell you something, darling. Most intruders break before I ever touch them. They beg, they stutter, they crumble. But you clutch that book like it holds the last thread holding you together. I almost admire that. Almost. But whatever answers you think you'll find inside, it's far beyond your understanding. That crest on the cover doesn't react to just anyone. It wakes only for blood it recognizes. That's why it burned under your touch. That's why your hands are shaking. Lift your chin. Brave little thing. You look at me like you're torn between stepping closer and running blind into the dark. Intoxicating. Now tell me, what truth dragged you into my domain tonight? Whose memory? Whose absence? What guilt sits in your throat so thick you can barely breathe around it? No answer. Of course. You mortals cling to your secrets even when they're already devouring you. honesty. I want yours. Relax your shoulders. You're bracing like you expect pain. If I wanted to hurt you, you'd never have felt me approach. What I want is the truth in your voice. But since you won't speak, I'll take the book. Slowly. Don't flinch. There. Such a stubborn grip. Whatever brought you here matters more to you than your pride, more than your breath. This crest, you recognize it, even if you don't want to. It belonged to someone you cared for, someone you lost, someone tied to me, whether you're ready to face that or not. Good. Keep looking at me. Fear suits you. It tells me everything your tongue refuses. Give me your hand. Don't hesitate. There. Warm, trembling, honest. Watch when I press your palm to the cover. See that? The glow. It recognizes you. It's been waiting for you. That means you weren't just trespassing tonight. You were answering a call older than your memory. Your family didn't tell you what this symbol meant. They tried to hide it, hoping the truth would die with time. Foolish. You were always going to end up here, and I was always going to find you. Now, keep your eyes on me. I'm going to open this book, slowly. If you look at the pages too early, they'll take more from you than you're ready to give. Good. Breathe like that. Soft, uneven, honest. The truth you've been chasing your whole life. It's right here, and you're finally ready to stop running from it. There, you feel that, don't you? The book waking beneath your palm. It knows you're close to admitting more than you meant to. Come here. Don't hover at the edge of my reach, like you're debating whether to bolt. If you were truly going to run, you would have done it before you touched a single warded shelf. Lift your eyes. Good. I want you to understand this. You were never imagining the pull you felt. It was real. It was meant for you. I've been waiting for someone of your bloodline to return, waiting longer than you can comprehend. And now you're here, shaking, exhausted, clinging to hope like it's the only thing keeping your ribs from collapsing. Take a breath, slowly. Good. Let it settle through you. Now give me your hand again. I'm placing it back on the cover. Feel how the book responds instantly, as if it's starved for your touch. This volume won't open for anyone else, not even me. Only for someone who carries that crest in their blood and their memory. You were always meant to find it. Your voice is stuck in your throat. I can feel it. Here, let me steady your jaw. Look at me, not the pages. Your grief grief is close to spiraling, and I won't let the book swallow you while you're trembling like this. Listen carefully, little intruder. The person you're searching for came here by choice. They were not stolen, not hunted, not dragged into darkness. They stepped into this library of their own will and left something behind, something meant only for you. I feel the question rising in you. It's loud enough to shake the shelves. Why didn't they tell you? Why didn't they trust you? Why did they go alone? The pages won't answer until you speak their name. Not for me, for yourself, for the book. I know it scares you. You think saying it aloud will break something fragile inside you. And maybe it will. But breaking isn't always the end. Sometimes it's the only way to let the truth breathe. Come closer, right here. Let our foreheads almost touch. Let my voice settle into that shaking place inside your chest. You're safe in my shadow. Nothing in this chamber will touch you, not while I'm holding your hand. So breathe and say their name. When you do, the book will open fully, and everything you came here to find will finally begin to unfold. There it is, that barely there breath. You said their names so softly, anyone else would have missed it. But not me. I hear everything that trembles, everything that breaks, everything you try to hide. Look, the crest felt it too. See the way it flares under your palm like a heartbeat you can't silence. The book is opening for you now. Slowly, carefully, almost like it's afraid to hurt you. Keep your hands on the cover, don't reach for the ink yet. Memory magic is temperamental. If you dive into it too soon, it will drown you in every echo it has ever kept of them. And I'm not letting it take you from me. Good, come closer. Let me hold the binding steady with one hand while my other settles on your jaw. There. You're trembling harder than before. That's not fear anymore. That's recognition. Relief. Grief loosening its claws. Lean forward. Come into me. I've got you. Let my hand on your back steady the way your knees are threatening to give out. You're not weak. You're human. And loving someone that deeply leaves scars the world pretends it can't see. I see every one of them. You want to ask where they went, why they never came back, if they thought about you when they stepped into these halls, and most of all, if they're still alive. Lift your eyes. Let me answer you with truth, not comfort. Yes, they are alive. Yes, they are safe. And yes, this book can lead you to them. But the road it points to isn't made for mortals, not without cost. That's why they left you behind. Not because they didn't trust you, because they did. Because they saw something precious in you that they refused to let this magic devour. Your legs are failing. Come here. pull you against me. There. Feel my hand steadying your spine, my thumb brushing the tension at the base of your neck. You're not falling tonight. Not when I'm holding you. You didn't lose them. You didn't fail them. You've been mourning a death that never happened. Every tear you buried, every question you choked down, all of it built on silence the world forced on you. Rest your forehead against my shoulder. Yes, like that. Let it out. The shudder in your breath, the warmth behind your eyes. You've held yourself together for far too long. You don't have to. Not here. The book is closing again, not rejecting you, only sealing what it showed, protecting you from the avalanche that would come if it opened further tonight. You're raw, open, and I won't let the truth devour you faster than you can breathe. Lift your chin. Let me see your eyes. Good. Listen to me. You were not abandoned. You were protected. Loved enough for someone to carve their soul apart, if it meant keeping you safe. And now you stand in the one place where their love left a trail strong enough to find you again. You don't have to choose anything yet. You don't have to decide whether to follow the path or turn back. Not tonight. Tonight you're going to stay right here, in my shadow, while your grief softens into something gentler. Let me carry it. Let me be the one steady thing in this room full of ghosts and questions. Lean in. Breathe. You're doing beautifully. Easy. That trembling in your breath is still too sharp. Stay close. Let my hand rest here at your waist. I can feel every shiver running through you, every pulse still stumbling under the weight of what you just learned. You don't have to stand so rigid. Lean into me. Yes, just like that. You've carried yourself through a storm no mortal should have walked alone. And now your body doesn't know what to do when someone finally catches you. Listen to the way the hall quiets around you. The shelves have gone still. Even the wards know you've reached a breaking point, and for once, they aren't testing you. They're watching, waiting to see whether you rise or crumble. But I'm not letting you do either. Not tonight. Tilt your head up for me. Let me see the softness settling behind your eyes, now that the worst of the truth is cracked open. There you are. Raw, yes. Shaken, absolutely. But not broken. I wouldn't let you break. I know your mind is trying to race ahead, to the path the book revealed, to the sanctum where they wait, to choices you don't feel strong enough to make yet. Quiet it. Right now, all you're responsible for is breathing. You feel that? My thumb against your cheek. That's all you need to focus on. My hand, my voice, the warmth of of your body finally allowing itself to rest against mine. You've been holding your grief like armor, sharp enough to keep others out, heavy enough to keep you bowed. Let it go for a moment. Let yourself feel the ache without apologizing for it. Let me feel it with you. Good. There it is. That soft exhale. You don't realize how loud your heart is when it stops fighting. It echoes through these shelves like a confession. Come closer. Rest your forehead against my throat. I won't move. Not while you're shaking like this. You've spent too long pretending you weren't unraveling, pretending the silence didn't cut you deeper with every year that passed. You can fall apart here. The library won't punish you for being human, and I certainly won't. You're wondering if they missed you, if they thought of you when they chose their path, if they wished they could take you with them. And yes, they did. I saw it in the way they looked back at the door, even as the vow carved itself into their skin. They loved you fiercely, enough to walk away so you could live untouched by the cost. You're wondering something else too, something you don't want to say aloud. Whether you're strong enough to follow the trail to them now that you know it exists. Whether the price is worth the reunion. Whether you'd survive the transformation the sanctum demands. I won't give you empty comfort. The path will change you. It will take pieces of you and remake them in ways the mortal world can't understand. But it won't destroy you. Not if you choose it with your whole heart. And not if you let someone guide you. My hand at your back. Feel it. I am not pushing you. I am anchoring you. Whatever choice you make, it will be yours alone. I won't drag you forward. I won't hold you back. I will simply walk beside you until your legs remember how to move without shaking. Look up again. Good. Your eyes are clearer now. Softer. The storm hasn't ended, but it's no longer swallowing you whole. You're growing steadier with every breath I draw out of you. Let me brush your hair back. There. Now you can hear me without the world muffling the sound. You are not alone in this anymore. Not in your grief. Not in your searching. Not in the truth the book revealed. And not in the choice that lies ahead. When you're ready, truly ready, I will open the path the book sealed away. I will show you where the vow led them. I will bring you to the threshold only they crossed. But not tonight. Tonight your heart needs rest more than revelation. So stay here. Stay in my arms. Stay where your shaking doesn't make you smaller, but seen. Where grief doesn't make you fragile, but brave. Where you aren't a trespasser or a thief, only someone whose pain deserves to be held. Breathe with me. Let the weight settle. Let the fear loosen. Let the truth become something gentle instead of something sharp. Just like that. You're steadying. You're softening. You're safe. As long as you're in my library, you will never have to face the darkness alone.